Dream painters are artists who didn't just paint what they saw, they painted what they dreamed. They explored the subconscious, imagination, and inner worlds, turning visions into images that feel both impossible and strangely familiar. Some, like Dalí, became legends, but many others were forgotten. Their dreamscapes hidden in the shadows of art history. This series uncovers those forgotten dream painters and the worlds they left behind. What if your dreams could paint themselves? This is The Creation of the Birds by Remedios Varo, an artist who built entire worlds of alchemy, science, and magic. And yet, you've probably never heard her name. Why was she forgotten while Dalí and Magritte became legends? To understand her dreamlike paintings, let me take you back to Spain. In 1908, that was the year Remedios Varo was born, the daughter of a hydraulic engineer who introduced her to technical drawing, a skill she would later transform into dreamscapes on canvas. She went on to study at Madrid's Royal Academy of Fine Arts, but the Spanish Civil War forced her to flee, setting her on a path that would shape her art forever. Like many surrealists, she ended up in Paris until World War II drove her further away. Finally, she found refuge in Mexico City, where she would paint her most mysterious and enchanting works. Varo's painting look like scenes from a dream, or perhaps from another dimensions. Her figures are part human, part spirit. Her architecture feels like alchemical laboratories. Varo's paintings look like scenes from a dream, or perhaps from another dimension. Her figures are part human, part spirit. Her architecture feels like alchemical laboratories. Unlike Dalí's flamboyant melting clocks, Varo's world are quiet, meticulous, and filled with strange rituals. Birds are created with beams of light. Women weave cosmic threads. And dream scientists conduct experiments at the edge of reality. Now you might be wondering why call her a dream painter. If you take a closer look at any of her paintings, her canvases are not of any ordinary life. They have floating staircases, hybrid figures. They seem familiar and alien at the same time, equivalent to the logic of a dream. Varo painted her inner reality rather than external life. Her art feels like visual metaphors for states of mind, imagination, and unconscious exploration, which is what we would call a dream painting. So when we call her a dream painter, it's both literal and symbolic. So why did history almost erase her? Part of it was timing. She worked mostly in Mexico, away from Europe's spotlight. Part of it was gender. Surrealism loved its women as muses, but not as creators. And part of it was simple chance. Dalí's theatrics made headlines while Varo's quiet visions went unnoticed outside small circles. Today, things are changing. Her exhibitions in Mexico and the United States are finally drawing international crowds. Critics call her a master of esoteric surrealism, and in our world of science, technology, and dreams colliding, her art feels more relevant than ever. showing us that imagination can be a form of alchemy. Remedios Varo, the forgotten dream painter who turned science into magic. Do you think she deserves a place beside Dalí and Magritte? Next time, we'll step into the lonely dreamscapes of Sage, a surrealist whose visions are both beautiful and desolate.